Today I am preparing to ship a computer overseas. And as when shipping anything, I'm always nervous that it get there okay, it's a long way. So I've done this many times before. Everything's always been fine. I have no doubt this will be fine. But if you are ever thinking of doing such a thing, first I would say start off with a really strong box. This one is kind of double layered corrugated cardboard. It was a book box, and the books were heavy, so the box was also sturdy and heavy and strong, which is always good. The other thing I typically use is some styrofoam. So I like to put a layer on the bottom and put whatever is going in its however it's going in. We'll get to that, and then fill in the rest and make sure that it's not overly stuffed, not too little stuffed, just right, kind of like Goldilocks. So with this one, my plan is to put in a layer, and then I did get some bubble wrap, and I might have to get more, I'll see. And then I intend to wrap the machine very carefully in bubble wrap and put it in. Now, it's funny, I did find, and I've used before the two ends that a Commodore 64 was typically shipped with, the two styrofoam things. And I thought I had some of them. And I've looked around and around and around, and it seems that I don't. I did find, if you remember, I opened up a VIC-20 from the garage, and it had the complete styrofoam packaging for such a machine. So everything was in there. Two pieces of styrofoam, a spot for the power supply, a spot for the RF modulator, the books, and everything went in there. And it was all one thing. It was basically, you'd have this big styrofoam thing, everything was inside, and then a sleeve would go over, and it would, all close up nicely. And I pondered that. Because, if Commodore used to do it, it must be okay. But I thought, I just want some cushioning, because with the all styrofoam all over the place all the time thing, it's very well protected, but it's still all one big thing. So anyway, I wanted some cushioning. So I have some styrofoam peanut things. I have some bubble wrap. I have to go and grab the computer and some tape. And I'm thinking I also might, just in case, I might put the computer initially into a plastic bag and tape that all up. I might. Because I don't suspect this thing is going to be out in the rain or fall off a ship or anything. Because I think, no, sorry, it's going by air. But in planes, it's warm. But way up, it gets cold. So that could be, that could produce a lot of condensation. So anyway, I'm thinking a layer of styrofoam, the computer wrapped in a plastic bag, and then wrapped in bubble wrap, a lot of bubble wrap, and then more styrofoam, and make sure it's all happy and all wonderful, and then I'll see what else might go in there. I will see. So, I gotta get some tape. We shall continue. Hello. I am back. So here we have one Commodore 64. Oh, and here we have one Sheldon. Hello, Sheldon. Sheldon, are you gonna come say hello? No? No? So that was Sheldon. So yes, I have indeed decided that I have here a fresh, brand new, glorious bag. So with great care, I'm going to say goodbye to this sacred machine and slip it into this bag. This is the last time it will be seen in this part of the world, perhaps forever. So, and once again, I'm just wanting to make sure that on this journey, that it stays as free from moisture and any contamination that it possibly could. Now, I'm going to spin it, and then I'm going to tie it. This also does add not much in the way of other protection, but it does, there is a little bit, a smidgen of air in there, but not much. So, the machine is wrapped up and it's ready. And now, bubble wrap. And I'm not here to save bubble wrap because, you know, when shipping something, a great distance, it really doesn't matter much. Not much matters except the fact that the machine arrives there working and happy. So that is a good whack of bubble wrap in that direction. I will apply some packing tape. And more tape. I think this tail is not bugging me. It's just not as helpful as I would like, but it is most necessary. So now, oh, and the other thing, of course, is we're not here to save tape. In the end, it may be difficult on the other side of the world to get this all open, but I would rather that than have some catastrophe happen in the traveling time. So I've tucked the tail of the bag into this. And indeed, more tape. More tape. So, there's more tape over here, and then bubble wrap. I think the rest of the bubble wrap is going to go more around the middle. And before I do that, that feels good. I'm going to just size this up in here. And yes, it's a good fit. It is. So, now, more of it. And I'm not sure which way to go. But I think I will put it towards this end. Apply some tape. Snug it up and commence wrapping. But when I wrap, I'm going to go round, but then I'm going to sort of diagonally work it down a bit so that everything gets another layer or layers. There's the end. All right. More tape. Some more on the end. Maybe another piece down here. Now, one thing I'm noticing is this, and maybe another one right here. This is getting quite thick, and it may be that I have a little too much styrofoam on the bottom. So I'm going to carefully, and by the way, as you know, oh there it is, when you use this stuff, no matter what you do, some will fall on the floor, no matter how careful you are. So, the machine is wrapped up with vast protection. It has extra styrofoam. And when I put it in, the box closes very nicely. So now, some of that styrofoam that I just rejected, I will delicately put some in and not just let it go where it feels like it. I want to get lots around the sides, especially at the ends, for that extra cushioning. protection that we can muster. So that when the box is closed, when I pick it up, it feels good. Okay, now another thing I like to do, and I'm sure you can't see this, but I gotta get this right, is I push the top together, but I also push the end in. Take the tape out, and before I get to this one, also push the end in as tight as it will be, as it can be. And then I start adding more tape until the tape falls out of the tape. So the rest of it is probably not too exciting. That might not have been terribly exciting either. Oh. I have found is a good way to pack a Commodore 64 or a VIC 20 or a Commodore 16. This box is quite a good size. If it was a Commodore 128, this box would not do it. What I'm doing now is I'm doing doing a whole row of tape all the way around the box, around the big way, and now I'm going to do time or two. Yes, I should. More tape. More tape. This is not a time to be worried about tape. And the other thing I like to do is along the edge of the seal, not the seal, but right along where the box comes together, I like to put tape along every single crack, all the way. Everything. Once again, there's not going to be any water or anything coming in contact with this, but I like to be extra secure. one thing, as I look back on this, maybe, see, I know when I go to ship this, they're going to put other stickers and documentation and stuff on here. This is good. And it has, you know, tracking and all that stuff. But perhaps, I always like to make sure that I have the address somewhere else on the box, just in case. And I do have a couple of spots here. I can do that, and I think I will. So there is one very secure Commodore 64 going overseas. So I'm going to get the address, make sure I've got it right, which I've already verified twice with the fellow I'm sending this to. And I will mark it on the box. And you know, even if I have to write it over some of the tape, and I think I will, I'll just put more tape over that. So, styrofoam, bubble wrap, tape, in a really strong box. I'll let you know how it all works out, but I'm sure it will arrive perfect, as perfectly perfect as it can possibly be. Thank you for being here. Bye for now.